Well, so I am back on Pro Cycling Manager 2024 doing some more PCM SimGame, the last few races of the season, thanks to Gui, man, I can't pronounce your name, but thanks to the man who's been simulating all the races for this season as I have been MIA once again. Life, you know, everyone knows how life is, gets in the way sometimes. Out of the way. You know how it is. Oh my god, I can hear myself speaking, don't want to do that. But let's get into the... Oh my god, what's happening? Time to lose... No, this is gravel and tar first, mate. This Southland later. So World DB 2025 with the Sim Game DB loaded. 2.2 races. Been mucked up by the organisers, which of course I was one of. Those are two editions of Gravel Tar back to back. No KOM, no mountain points, just straight to Gravel and Tars. We grab our simulation team there, and we're all set to go. Rest in peace, Tom. Anyway, Mattis McKellis is the favourite, followed by Milano, Turnus, and Stuart Zayard Cyrista. Really, this is a Conti level race. We've got pro teams as well. Jeez, that's loud. China, actually, China #1. Get our rider back on 0. No point getting name tags. Can't get name tags. Euskaltel is the first to attack with Flair. Man, my pronunciation still has not gotten better. But take a look at the route. We're going from Ashurst to Ashurst. Ashurst is a town by Palmerston North, Central Lower North Island. EF Education Easy Post on the front. Nairo Quintana for AG Toile Mondial up there also. What the hell team is that? Oh, Voltus. Apologies, Voltus. An Austrian rider that's very unique for you guys. Looking at the cobble sectors, gravel sectors are all 1 star. Shouldn't be too excessive. Let's hope the AI actually races. God damn, this music's pissing me off now. Unloop it. There we go. Solo breakaway for the Euskaltel rider. Hasn't got too much cobble. We're looking at cobbly sprinters to do well. Not a day for the breakaway with only 1 man up the road. Mendes is going to win for sure. Absolutely. Here we are in the first gravel sector there. Pohangina Road. Not really much at all. Everyone's really working at the front in the peloton. It's going to be a quick fire gravel and tar. Good to see quite a few of you here enjoying the end of the season. I'll probably leave those other 2 races, not for me, because I'll probably get tired after doing Taurus Southland. Oh, there is sprint points on offer, so it's not, there could be a sprint jersey after these 2 stages. 2 minutes is the gap. It's really just nothing happening at the moment. 80 kilometers to go. Paripantra on the front for Team Festina. That's a beautiful jersey, the Festina jersey, as is the classic AG Toile Mondial. There's probably no jerseys in here I don't like. Wee, Aaron Baru with a crappy Spanish National Champs jersey. Bring back the days of I don't know, Spanish tricolour? What was that? The Benesto days where they had a big whole jersey, National Champs jersey, like the Halibo jersey. China Glory as always. Sarista sitting a bit too far back for my liking, the Russian sprinter. Still, Euskaltel out in front with 70 kilometers to go. A few more tough hills, small split in the back of the peloton. Riders just not hanging on. It's the Astana team who creates that gap. XS Astana is a Continental. Oh, they're British. Ethan Hayter also for IM. Rolex. Interesting. Astana are failing at catching this group back up, which is unlucky for them. Euskaltel have the rider in the breakaway, but they're also in this back bunch here. Liquid gas, another blast from the past. Still Festina pushing the pace. Three distinct jerseys at the front, getting all the screen time in the glorious New Zealand countryside. Heard rumours that the gravel and tar might be back this year, but I haven't heard anything concrete. More splits at the back of the peloton, another fall actually. Bidiam Ma, famed Chinese sprinter for China Glory Squad, is on the ground. He's now working with Miguel Hayter and D'Amato to get back into contention. Oh, that's a nice National Champs jersey. Wow, should be bigger, like the EF Education one. Just straight stripes is not the way anymore. Sam Uman at the front for EF Education Easy Post. Still Euskaltel, lone rider, out in front, 50 seconds up the road. Wow, what an exciting day in the countryside. And the breakaway has been caught. We're all back together. Everyone off the back is still at the front once again. And I say that a split occurs this time due to Soto from China Glory dropping the wheel. It's bunching up a bit over this climb. Zigzag Road. What a name. There's no way it's actually called Zigzag Road. Simon Carr. What a start list here. Brandon Riviera. Conti Race having some decent hitters here. AG2R dropping domestics left, right and centre. There's now EF Easy Post and Festina on the front. Liquid Gas moving up with Nicky's aunt. Small splits happening in the descents here. Got to be on your toes, especially with the gravel. So it's another favourite for the race. Festina's been working all day for him. I reckon McKells needs to win. Is there even a Kiwi on this start list? The year is not. There's two Aussies, which are nowhere near close enough. Wow. Banned. If Trinity's here, I'm going to ban them. They are. Wow, Trinity didn't bring any Kiwis to a Kiwi race. What a fraud. Anyway, 26 kilometres to go. We're going through the pretty much last gravel section. There's no one really worse for wear. It's going to become a mass sprint at the end, or it's going to be some tickle tummy tactics towards the end. Quintana still up near the front there. Fabio Christensen, Paddy Panthera. Looks like we're getting some sprint trains organised now. Alex Adamburu trying to sneak behind the sprint train of EF Easy Post and Festina. There's the big 3 team. Oh, that's what we call a national champs jersey, the Italian tricolour. Beautiful. Beautiful jersey. 21 Ks to go. The riders are being dropped. Fedorov, Evgeny Fedorov of China Glory has been dropped. Their manager will not be happy. Who else is at the back? Astana with Richards. Bidiam Ma. Oh, most of the big boys from China Glory are at the back. Their manager will be ecstatic. At least they're getting some television time there. 18 kilometers to go. Still the 3 big sprint trains. Liquid Gas moving into the mix there. Who are they working for? Nicky's aunt? Not entirely sure. Quintana's looking a bit worse for wear. Oh, there's Gleb Sidesta. A road to make up for Evgeny Fedorov losing time. He needs to win this stage. 15 kilometers to go. Remember, this is a 2-stage race of the New Zealand Cycle Classic. Quite a few riders losing time. Ethan Hayter in this second bunch on the road. 43 riders in contention. As we start the circuit. This must be a circuit at the end, is it? It is. Around Ashurst. Menace McKell's looking in good position. Well, not really. He's got no lead-out train. He's having to sit behind Milano. Lewis Askey hiding behind the train of I Am Cycling. They got a little bit of a train. The final hill here, 10 kilometers to go. It's quite steep. We're not seeing anyone pushing the pace. We're all just riding to keep our sprinters in the wheel. The final cobble section, or gravel section, is up the road. The bunch behind not getting any closer. Quintana hanging on for dear life, as is Sam Uman. Paddy Panthera being distanced now. It's really a day for the big sprinters. But the pace really isn't too extreme. AG2 Mondial not having any riders left. Prodhome leading up to Wallop, leading up Oliveira. EF Easy Post have a slight 2-bike advantage on the peloton, and they've just lost it in the descent by doing stupid tactics. Alex Kirsch on the front, he pushing the pace. Nurka moving up into his wheel. Mike Turnison in pole position. Jake Stewart there. Zayad. No one's really getting let out. On the right, it is Tom Squeans for Team Voltus. He's leading up Metis Michaels. 1.5 kilometers to go. Alex Kirsch is in the wheel. Michaels has got the perfect lead out. Michaels launches, but he's too late. Doesn't have the acceleration. Turnison from behind for Festina.
And it's a superb sprint win for Tennyson.
Well done to him. What a interesting finish. So just finishing top 20, 16th there for the China Glory team, who lost Fedorov early on. We're at the podium of the race. Mike Turnison of Festina takes the stage ahead of Alex Anamburu and Rui Oliveira. Mikel's outside of that podium. GC, same thing, because there's no bonus seconds. Points, same thing. Young rider, Metis Mikel's gets that jersey. And AG2R are the team classification. Big time losses for Evgeny Fedorov, losing a minute 25 on that stage. Brandon Rivera also losing time, not a super cobble rider. Looking into stage 2, it is a more intense cobble. So hopefully we should see some more splits, but the same favourites, Turnison, Mikel, Squians, Fedorov, who was way out of marks. Anyway, stage 2, let's get into it.
Race will be severely tested. The race will take place in beautiful weather conditions.
Wow, beautiful weather. How good. Let's go top 10, climber, points, youth. Let's just get all the labels on, all the favourites in this stage. Who's going to get in the breakaway? There's no... the Stana, not surprising based on how much time they lost yesterday. Kane Richards, I want to guess his name is. 3 minutes 49 down. Looking at the stage, looks to be a little bit all over the place compared to the last stage. 140k is another short one. Looking at the cobble sectors, they're 2-star rather than 1-star. There's only a few of them, and they're looking quite... they're still quite long. A lot too intense. Anyway, another solo breakaway. Let's increase that simulation speed. We don't see AG2Rs, not at the front today. And Festina either have. Festina's got one rider on the front working. Paddy Panthra, once again, he lost 2 minutes 30 in the previous stage. Here we come to Finnis Road. 272 meters of climbing. Choice. Interesting road. Surprised we didn't go through the gorge with the windmills. Ah, this terrain really bugs me, how like the fields like pop up as you drive closer to them. I don't like that. Not the greatest. What were those sprint trains? Absolutely what were those sprint trains. They were great and then they just were nothing. Jovansky from Macedonia on the front for Team Liquigas. They must be feeling good today with their rider, who is Liquigas's rider, Milano, 11th in the previous stage. Really nothing to fight for. Will we see much action towards the back end of this race? Hopefully. That is the thing, hopefully we do. Spur Road, cobble sector, 2-star cobble sector. Hopefully there's a bit more damage than that 1-star did in the previous race. Although I guess it's probably not close enough to the finish. Evgeny Fedorov, number 1 on his back, number 51 on his back for China Glory. But of course he lost a minute 25 yesterday, so we're going to have to see a long range attack from the Kazakh rider. Actually, he's the current in real life Kazakh road champion, isn't he? And we see a fall from 4 Astana Kazakhstan riders, XS Astana riders. All 4 of the riders are back up, but at the back of the bunch, their team car hopefully has enough spares for them. Second cobble gravel sector of the race, we see much more damage. Puncture for Milano, one of the favourites from Team Liquigas. His team is setting up for him. We see them waiting. He's still in contact with the peloton, luckily. It was just coming back to help him. De Preto, Pau, I want to say Miguel, Pau, yeah. Arndt and Kurt going back to help the Colombian rider. Surprised there's not more punches, but that was great action. Rider has been dropped from the peloton. We say goodbye to Ursula of XTS Astana. Unlucky with that crash, was probably injured himself. So he's feeling a little bit hurt, a little bit tired. And the breakaway has been caught. Kane Richards, no. XTS Astana need to be in a position to actually try and achieve something this race. Who is their best placed rider? They really don't have one. Next gravel sector inbound. Hopefully we're closer to the finish. We see some teams pushing the pace. Sam Uman, we see an attack now by Vestroffer of AG Toile Mondial. Was wondering why they were not on the front working. Joel Sutter of I Am Rolex on the front of the peloton, pulling them back. The Macedonian rider Shavansky in second wheel. China Glory also moving up with Ibanez. But these corners are really ruining everyone's chance of getting away, or using energy, really. So we're going to come back together, I think, quite easily. Yes, it's all back together. Poorly timed attack, poorly timed PCN moment. Looking towards the back of the peloton, it is very stretched out. We could see some splits here. We have seen some splits here. Nicholas Prothome just dropping the wheel, getting back in contact with the peloton now, but he is not. Haribo has to close it down. Osairo, the Colombian champion of Team XS Astana, they're happy to sit at the back of the race. Moving back to the front, it is the rider from AG Toile Mondial who's on the attack again. Vestroffer. It's 83 Baruda. Interesting. De Vries now. This is a much more exciting stage to the previous one. Actually seeing some attacks from riders. De Vries is moving towards the middle of the peloton. Another attack again by Vestroffer. The Frenchman has been on the attack all day. He will win the most combative award. We've got 2 ascents now of Ulysses Road. We're on the final circuit here. It's a very skinny road, so you want to be near the front. Ethan Hayter finds himself there, but eases up, letting EF Education Easy Post do the work once again. They're, of course, working for this. Nelson Palace? Surely not. Jake Stewart seems more like it, right? Sarista being moved into position by Fedorov. They've got a big train there, the China Glory team. They kind of missed out last stage, so they're going to have to make up for it with a win this time. The train of I Am Rolex just gained distance. Sarista cannot hold the lead-out wheel of Evgeny Fedorov. Attack on the right by I Am Rolex because they knew they were getting distanced. Jordi Warlop has got a puncture. Big splits occurring now through the descent. I Am Rolex are waiting for Jordi Warlop. They've dropped from the front of the pack. Another split opening up here. Arthur Cluckers knows he has to get in it. Be in it to win it. Sarista makes it just onto the back of this bunch. His teammate should drop back for him. There's 17 riders in the front now. Rivera drops back. 2 groups become 1. Tom Squeans from the 3rd group and Trinity for ASCII trying to bring it all back together with one more climb to go. It's going to be quite an interesting end to the race. Mike Turnison, the race leader, is still here in the front. An attack off the front by Alberto Bettiol, the current Italian national champion. Jonas Ruch of EF Education Easy Post goes straight to the front, increases the pace. Lewis Joe Lures of Voltus tries something, but to no avail. The peloton's all back together in one piece. 58 riders now. Bethiol, 20 seconds out in front, is about to start the final ascent of the day. It's a tough climb followed by the cobble sector. Does he have it in his legs to stay away? Simon Carr just easily paces him back, increases the tempo ever so slightly in the peloton. The gap is now 9 seconds. Bethiol will not stay away. Turn of the pedals by Bettiol, a slight increase in speed. They're keeping the same gap between them. Will we see Nielsen Powless with a cheeky pull on the front for Jake Stewart? Looks like we will. I Am Rolex is now back to the front. Alex Aramburu, their protected rider, currently in the green jersey on behalf of Mike Turnison. So 10-second lead for Bettiol, 8 kilometers to go. The pink jerseys of EF Education Easy Post on the front. Bettiol looks like he'll be caught at any moment. He's either out of energy or he's biding his time. He knows the few bike lengths gap will help him in the sprint. Festina showing their face once again. They're moving Mike Turnison up. 5.7 kilometers to go. Bettiol has been caught. There's going to be another day for the sprinters. Will we see a late attack on the right-hand side? More splits happening in the back. Cyrista's here on the back of Turnison. He's hopefully in the best wheel. On the right-hand side with Zayad and Milano. 3 kilometers to go. Let's get rid of these labels because they're annoying me. Oh well, too bad. In the sprint now, Paulus with the sprint. Nurka now leading out the Rivera on the left-hand side for Turnison. Stewart in the wheel, 1.3 k's to go. Who's going to break first? On the right-hand side, it is Milano, the Cook-Gas rider. No one can even touch him. Watson coming through for Haribo, but Milano launched first and took it. So what will that do to the race overall? I think that makes first equal Turnison and Milano. There's no one else on the podium had sick bonus seconds before. Interesting turn of events here in the Gravel and Tar Classic. Gleb Cyresta making up for his top 20 yesterday with a top 10 today. Not a win as the team expected. But here we have it, looking from the front, we see the Liquid Gas rider coming out on the left hand side of the road. No major sprint deviation there, no yellow cards will be happening, and he takes the win. And here we have it, Milano wins the stage. Overall, Turnison, oh, okay. Oh, bonus seconds go down to 5 places now, don't they? Mas Vakel's 7th, Milano 2nd, Aaron Buru 3rd. Well done to Mike Turnison. The block of the IR rider against Gleb. Turnison takes points as well. How good. And youth should be Mikkel's, right? No, Samuel Watson overtakes Mikkel's and Zayad to take the youth classification. Haribo in the team's classification overall. Well, what a fun Gravel and Tar. No mountain youth jerseys. Sam Watson overtakes a lot of riders actually. And Haribo does too. Well, that was not super exciting, but not boring. I will hopefully remember how to get the export file. I will see you fellas shortly for Tour of Southland.